Rapscallion, blackmail me, will you?
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres. $12:45 to $12:54. Saddest. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Ciri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kalkstain. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a sack. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned?
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menga promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe...
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to...
Perhaps. I'd still You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menga has been spending heaps of coin lately.
So?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much
What's our past?
A great deal. Lovers will jump, namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know...
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor.
All right, see you then.
Fabric from the distant south. You'll not find it anywhere else.
Just how far south?
What do you seek, pain giver?
And?
He fix it for you.
No. Said I'd come to the wrong place. But he sells dumplings.
Jonas.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on.
Triss.
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have... Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her...
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in?
Might not work. Manga's scum, but you have to admit, death.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think...
Still got a bad feeling about this.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Ciri. She's what matters.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to.
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Marigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss...
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour.
You're done jesting, Marigold. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bat!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such...
Yeah, you might know how to handle witches when they're brought to you in chains.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you're crap witch hunters if a witcher's gotta do your hunting for you.
Listen here, mutant. Since we entered this town, we've made ashes of over 100 mages, alchemists.
Actually, think I could tell you a thing or two. It's not just Marigold. I've also tracked down Philippa Eilhart.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menga.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by, with my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay...
Found all the easy-to-find witches already. I could use it.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be...
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of...
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait.
Fine, take her. I'd rather she didn't interrupt my conversation. But hands off, don't touch her.
Why? Feel sorry for the bitch?
No, couldn't give a shit about her. But if I don't get what I want from Menga, I'll want to sell her to someone else. Don't want you damaging the goods.
Keen nose for enterprise. You'd make a great madam. Don't you worry. Mengrel will give you your coin, and Marigold will get what she...
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders of pair of pl...
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
You'll start with your pinky nail. This little...
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Have a drink, Witcher.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage. Year of...
Stop squirt.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler?
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that... But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little...
Don't worry, you shan't leave. I shall pay you twice the usual reward.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah. Nearly forgot the mutation strip wit.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the... Ow! Ah, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her.
You surprise me, Geralt. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you...
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying up...
When's this morally instructive spec...
When I issue the order, in person. So sorry I cannot be of help. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares it.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... Triss. I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if
I know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe, for now. Though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable. And Menge's not likely to order his transfer. Or anyone's for that matter.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us. Just his office key in his pockets. Here.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Saw Menga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet. Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him...
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here. Not...
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
What the?
Geralt, over
here!
This is where we split up. But first...
Agreed. We've left too much.
Yeah, but I also need...
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you...
I will, soon as you...
Me and Menga didn't see eye...
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it?
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menga.
A vault that I need to find on my own?
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, do all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
You lied to me, again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't dare...
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt.
I can live with that.
This time, yes. And now, time to settle.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debt. And a final humble plea.
Brought it to me to Lord. Wonder.
Of their clothing. Brought it to me to launder. Wonder if they'll still be needing it.
Burn. That all the poor folks use burn.
Ooh. Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Careful, you
What's he
scamp.
doing here?
This is no regret. Not your backyard's village.
Fine mess you made back there at Lochmuine.
Learned all the easy-to-find witches already, and I could use a quickie.
Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
Another drifter in
Think I
to
pissed me trousers.
could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Geralt, over here! This...
Nothing.
Who do? I will.
Me and...
How
badly.
I suppose. You mean
First...
Geralt?
What do you... What?
You...
No.
I
can...
This time. And...
That... Don't
Then and a...
Burn, buggers. Let all the poor folk leave burn.
And you, don't you butt in.
So make like a hare and sod up.
Let's pretend I didn't hear that. Now get out of...
I see you lot are tough in the tongue and nowhere...
Fuck this. We're gonna let some dandy's boyfriend scare us. Let's shut...
Please! No! Burn, buggers. Let all the poor folk leave burn.
Thank you for your help. That's the only way to
And you're begging for trouble just coming here at this hour.
I've come on business. Wait. You helped me once, perhaps you'd be willing to do it again. For
What's involved? Just to be clear, I'm neither a bodyguard nor...
Now, what makes you think I need either of those? I'd simply ask you to accompany me on a... What say you to that?
Think you can handle this on your own?
Strange lack of pragmatism for a witch. Farewell.
What a waste of wood. Enough for 7 winters there.